Hey governors! Today we're talking about a great building with a unique trick that doesn't get much attention anymore, the Seed Vault. It's the only GB that turns daily aiding into a treasure hunt, with rewards from goods to supplies to the Holy Grail, diamonds. But is it still worth the space in 2025 or just a nostalgia piece? Quick note, this isn't my first Seed Vault video. I deleted the first one after including a claim I hadn't tested myself and replaced it with a fresh version. Let's find out if the Seed Vault still earns its spot in your city. What the Seed Vault is and how it works. The Seed Vault is an Arctic future great building with one standout feature you won't find anywhere else: helping hands. Here's how it works. Every time you aid another player, get a bonus reward on top of that. This could be extra coins, extra supplies, goods from your current era, medals, or the one everyone hopes for, diamonds. At level 1, your odds are about 2% per aid, so it's more pleasant surprise than reliable income. But if you level it up, that chance can hit 25%, 1 in 4 aids paying out. There are a few catches. You can only aid each player once per day, and they need to actually have a building you can polish or motivate. No building, no bonus. It's a 5x6 building, requires a road, and its daily supply production is fine, but nothing game-changing. The real value is helping hands, especially if you're the kind of player who uses auto-aid religiously or makes manual visits to your entire list every day. Over time, those little bonuses add up, and the diamond drops can be a nice surprise. Pro: why it's still worth it. While the Seed Vault may no longer be a universal must-have, it still has a few tricks up its sleeve that can make it a solid choice in the right city. If you match it to your playstyle, it can quietly contribute valuable resources, and every now and then it can surprise you with rewards that make you glad you kept it around. Let's break down why some players still swear by it in 2025. 1. Unique ability. No other great building in Forge of Empires does what the Seed Vault does. The Helping Hands bonus is a one-of-a-kind feature that rewards you just for aiding other players. Every time you polish or motivate, you have a chance to get something extra, and that turns a routine daily chore into a small but satisfying treasure hunt. In a game where most GB bonuses are predictable, the Vault's randomness can actually be part of the fun. 2. Perfect for active players. If you have a large active friends list and guild, the Seed Vault shines. Every aid you give is another roll of the dice for a reward. For highly active players who aid dozens or even hundreds of buildings per day, those small rewards can stack up quickly. It's a building that rewards consistency, and the more effort you put in, the more it pays you back. 3. Diamond potential. Let's be honest. For many players, the main reason to keep the Seed Vault is the chance of free diamonds. No, they don't drop every day, but when they do, it's a nice little boost to your premium currency stash. Over time, even small amounts can add up to enough for expansions, event currency, or other premium perks. And the best part? You didn't spend a single diamond to get them. 4. Useful in GE and GBG. With trials now part of both Guild Expedition and Guild Battlegrounds, goods are disappearing from player stockpiles faster than before. The Seed Vault can help offset that by providing an extra source of goods, one that works quietly in the background without interfering with your main production setup. It's not going to replace your entire goods economy, but it can take some pressure off your main producers. 5. Passive bonus. One of the nicest things about the Seed Vault is how little you have to think about it. There's no special timer to track, no need to collect at a certain time of day, and no micromanagement required. You just aid your friends and guildmates as usual, and the vault quietly adds its rewards to your haul. It's a set-it-and-forget-it building that can keep giving you small but steady returns for as long as you keep it in your city. Con. Why it might be outclassed. Not every great building keeps its shine forever, and the Seed Vault is no exception. While it does have its strengths, in today's 2025 meta, it's not a must-have for every player. For some cities, it ends up sitting in a prime spot where something stronger could be, and for others, it's outright deleted to make space for buildings that better fit their strategy. If your style doesn't align with what the Seed Vault offers, its presence in your city might feel more like an old souvenir than a useful tool. 1. Space cost. The Seed Vault isn't enormous, but at 5x6 tiles, it still demands 30 valuable tiles of your city's real estate. In a late-game layout, every single tile matters. That space could easily house a top-tier event building that pumps out attack boosts, forge points, or even both. In a combat-focused city, giving up that much space for a building with random, inconsistent returns is a tough sell. Space is one of the most precious resources in FoE, and the Vault has to compete against some very efficient contenders. 2. RNG dependent. Helping Hands is entirely luck-based, and luck is not always kind. Some days you'll get a satisfying streak of goods, supplies, or even diamonds, but other days you'll aid your entire friends list and come away with nothing but coins. That unpredictability makes it less appealing to players who want stable, reliable returns from every building they place in their city. 3. Needs motivation targets. Here's a deal breaker for some. If the people in your friends list, guild, don't have buildings that can be motivated or polished, you get no bonus at all. That means on inactive worlds or in guilds where many players run fully self-sufficient cities, your Seed Vault's potential is heavily limited. Without a pool of active players providing daily targets, the Vault can quickly become a decorative piece rather than a functional one. 4. Weak for casual players. The Vault's power is tied directly to how much you aid others. If you're the type of player who only logs in once or twice a day, or you skip over most of your aid list, you're going to see very little benefit. It's a building designed for daily, consistent use, and without that, the returns simply don't justify the space it takes up. For casual players, those 30 tiles could be put to better use with something more self-contained. 5. Supplies. Production weakness. Yes, the Vault produces supplies every day, but in 2025, supplies are almost laughably easy to get. Event buildings, cultural settlements, and recurring quests can pump out more supplies than you'll ever need. That daily trickle from the Vault might have been nice years ago, but now it's hardly a selling point. In most cases, supplies alone won't keep the Vault in your city. Verdict. So, in 2025, the Seed Vault is definitely not the all-purpose GB it might have been years ago. For active players with big motivated friend and guild lists, it's still a unique and rewarding addition, especially if you love the thrill of surprise diamond drops. But if you're more of a fighter, or you don't aid religiously, you have to ask yourself, is this really the best use of my space? The Seed Vault hasn't gone extinct, but it's a specialist now, not a meta king. Build it if your playstyle fits it, skip it if you'd rather focus on raw power buildings. Alright governors, that's a wrap on the Seed Vault deep dive. If you made it this far, you either really love great buildings, or you're just here for the sarcasm. Either way, thanks for watching. If you got something useful out of this, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next round of faux wisdom and occasional nonsense. I'm Pixel Pulse, and I'll see you in the next one.